Student loans are a $1 trillion industry. Students are graduating and going into debt. In 2014, 7 out of 10 students graduated with a debt of $28,985. That's 2,895 meals at Chipotle. That's 5,790 drinks at Starbucks. That's 50 hoverboards. Okay, I think we get the point. The problem is that more and more students are graduating, going more and more into debt, pursuing things they aren't excited about in order to pay back this debt that they got in undergrad. Causing millions to go down a path of working just to work and not really being excited about what they're doing. As a fairly recent graduate, I too have experienced how hard it is to try to find your rhythm when you first get out of school. It's a different transition, it's a different thing that's happening. But it's important to know your rhythm and find your rhythm and excel at that rhythm. It reminds me of a movie. Some of you have seen this and some of you may not. And if you have seen this movie, that's a good thing. If you haven't, I'm showing my age here. But Free Willy. Free Willy is a movie about a young boy who goes to work at a sea park and he encounters a killer whale. He realizes that this killer whale has potential and this killer whale isn't really happy. Willy is his name. And so Willy has the same schedule. He wakes up when he's told, he goes to sleep when he's told, he eats when he's told. And so the boy realizes, I want to help this whale get freedom. I want to help this whale pursue his own self-discovery. So at the end, we see this big, huge scene where Willy jumps over this big, huge barricade and lands into his own moment of self-discovery. This too is what it should be like when we enter our own endeavors. When we graduate high school, we graduate undergraduate school, whatever you're doing, we should be excited about our career path. We should be excited about what we're doing without having limitations like debt holding us back. You know, there actually are some celebrities that you may know who have done the same thing and have found their rhythm and have found what they're good at and have found their passion and have excelled at it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play a game. I'm going to name a description of a celebrity and we're going to see if we can guess who they are. Okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so first up, this individual, she followed her passion of media and went to Tennessee State University. She later was the first black African-American, or first African-American to have a co-anchor her own TV show. And later the TV show, oh, not yet, I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. On the count of 3, we're gonna say who they are. I'm sorry. So let me finish this out. So now that we know who it is. It is Oprah. But I want to point out that Oprah she launched Dr. Ours' career. She has her own magazine with her own face on the cover. Yeah, okay, so let's go to the next one. So, this individual, he focused on his passion and love for art and animation. Not yet, I'm kind of quick. He focused on his passion of art and animation. He moved to LA, opened up his own film company. He was able to develop iconic works and films during the Great Depression. One to mention was The Three Little Pigs. During the Great Depression. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
Walt Disney.
Yes, Walt Disney. Okay, so this one's gonna be hard for you, so some of my good guessers, okay. All right, so the next one. He developed 99% of his wealth after his 50th birthday. In 2013, he made $37 million per day. He made his first investment during World War II. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's good, yeah. Warren Buffett. Yeah. So why did I mention these 3? What is significant about it? Each 3 of these individuals were able to find what they were excited about. They were able to find what their purpose was, what their passion was, and they were able to excel at it. So let's go there. Oprah Winfrey, multi-billionaire. She was able to find her rhythm she was able to show up with her presence and embody a platform that she's able to reach millions of people. Next up, Walt Disney. He was able to focus in on his talents, focus in on his art, and able to develop iconic work during one of the most darkest times in American history. Next up, Warren Buffett. He was able to be in sync with his own craft. He was able to know his own timing. And he was able to make impeccable timing during one of the lowest times in the American economy. So, this is in everyone's grasp. This is in everyone's reach. We all can find what we're excited about and how we can apply this to our own individual crafts and careers. But doing this will not be easy, and you will come across roadblocks, and there will be things that may hold you back. For instance, when I first graduated, I didn't know my own rhythm. I didn't know what excited me. I didn't know what I was passionate about. But thankfully, I found that. And never would I have imagined that starting pace setters, we would be where we're at now. I was passionate about working with youth. I was passionate about kids having what I never had when I was growing up, back in my hometown. So I founded Pace Setters, and we've had so many amazing performances since we first were founded, and many that will continue on. We have dancers who are signed to talent agencies in New York, and this is all coming from a company that is based out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, so we don't even have that outlet in Virginia. But it hasn't been easy, and pursuing what you're passionate about, what you're excited about, will not be easy. And you will have barriers, you will have roadblocks, you will have things that will break up your flow. But it's important to have some major key components to help you continue along your path. For instance, I'm going to talk about Walt Disney. Walt Disney's own father didn't understand why Walt Disney would pursue the uncertainty of art and leave the certainty of working at a factory in his hometown. I'll say it again. Walt Disney's father couldn't understand why Walt would leave the certainty of the factory in his hometown for the uncertainty of art. So could you imagine what would have happened if Walt Disney would have been distracted or would have listened? We wouldn't have a lot of the iconic Walt Disney empire that we know today. For instance, we wouldn't have Mickey Mouse. There would be no Mickey Mouse, right? There would be no Disney World. There would even be none of the iconic movies that we have grown up with as little kids across America. So pursuing what you're excited about is a good thing, and it is something that everyone can do and everyone can succeed at. And there's also some qualities that dancers, we do every day that can help you find what you're excited about, find what it is that you're passionate about, and excel at it. So I'm going to bring out one of our dancers, Thalia, and we're going to talk about one of the skills that each and every one of these entrepreneurs that I mentioned, talk about one of the skills that they've done and how you can maybe apply it to something that you're excited about, okay? So, in dance, we call these turns, okay? But what Thalia is doing, she's spotting. And what she's spotting, she has a point on the wall that she's focusing on. And she's not letting that focus go. It's the same kind of focus that Walt Disney used during the time of the Great Depression that helped him develop iconic work. Now, things in everyone's lives, things may go crazy, things may be hectic, but it's important to have that focus of what you're doing. When you lose your focus, guess what happens? You're gonna fall, or everything's gonna go crazy. You have to focus on that goal, focus on your craft, and focus on what is going to make you excel at your goal and make you succeed. Thank you, Stephanie. Next up, I'm going to bring out some of the pace setters, and we're going to talk about timing. I'm going to talk about how important it is for you to be aware, for you to be present, for you to know exactly what's going on and how you can pursue what you're most excited about. Now, what we're going to do, we call this freestyling or a cypher, but none of these dancers have heard the song before. And we're going to talk about how being aware, being present is very important. The same kind of being present as Oprah was, and how she was able to excel at each stage is what we're going to show. Okay. The music.
You are something I can't replace. You make my heart burn. You can make me stronger. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. You are something I can't replace. You make my heart burn. You can make me stronger. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go.
I don't wanna let you go.
But as we see, it's important to be present. It's important to be aware of your own path, of your own career, whatever you're doing. It's important to anticipate timing and how you can capitalize on timing. Same with the music. We had to listen to the music. We had to be aware that the music repeats every 16 bars. So how can we capitalize on that snare drum, on that hi-hat? What can we do to be present or aware? We also had to focus. We had to focus in on that music, focus in on what we were doing, and the same strategies and skills that a lot of these entrepreneurs that I mentioned earlier have done. But doing what you're excited about is a good thing, and it's in your reach, and it's something that we all can do. Thank you.